This is a powerful formula. It helps with hyperpigmentation. It helps to even the skin, even the complexion. It has great ingredients like niacinamide again. It has vitamin C. It has licorice, which is like a root extract, right? And it just has so many great products. It has like this white, foamy, cloudy consistency, so you're advised to shake before you use it. Um, I love this so much. It will do the job. It's not like for those of you that want like quick actions. Most of these things you have to be consistent with them to see the results. And I love this so much. Again, I can't do without this. And this is what the good molecules look like. I will use this typically after like washing my face using toners or masks, whatever the case is. But this is something I'm going to immediately after I tone my skin. The next one, when it comes to serum, is the Beauty by Joseon Glow Deep Serum. I love this so much. I feel like I have used like 3, 4, 5 bottles of this. It's also like from a Korean brand as well. I'm sure you already tired of me saying that. It is good. It helps to brighten and hydrate the skin. It contains natural ingredients that just overall just improve the appearance of the skin. For me, I think one thing I've noticed when I use this consistently, especially when I use it along with the Paula's Choice, is that I have like a certain kind of glow, like my face is smoother, there's no texture, and my skin actually glows. I think for me, I actually will attribute it to these two things when I use them consistently. And so that's the Glow Dip Serum. I use this every day, morning and night, always as a staple in my skincare routine. So this is a must. The next one I have is the ordinary hyaluronic acid. This one just helps with hydrating the skin. It gives hydration to the skin. That's just, I feel like if you ask me like the two main things that this product does, I'll say it hydrates the skin and just overall just improves the appearance of the skin. This small bottle usually will last me for like 2 months. It's from the ordinary. I know that various brands have their own hyaluronic acid, but for me, I think I've tried the one from Good Molecules, but I just see myself always gravitating towards the one from The Ordinary, and I love it so much. So after my Glow Deep Serum, I also will use this daily, morning and night. The next one I have is niacinamide, and I have this too from The Ordinary and also from the brand TM or TIAM. Is a Vita B3 sauce. I know for the Tian, which is this one in the yellow bottle, the branding has changed. But I've had this one. I'm sure by the time I get the next one, it's going to look different, obviously. But let me speak about, yeah, this is niacinamide. This is what it looks like from the brand Ordinary. And I'm just going to speak on like the Ordinary one first. This is a niacinamide 10% and zinc 1%. The ordinary zinc and niacinamide with 10% and zinc 1% is effective for clearing acne, reducing hyperpigmentations, fine lines, and just blemishes in general. This is also good for sensitive skin. You can use this daily, but because I have this one from TIM, and this one from TIM has like 3 ingredients. This one has niacinamide and arbutin, and I'm just typically going to explain how I use them. So when I use this one, I use this one every morning, and when I use this, I'm able to use my alpha arbutin and ascorbic acid. So I'll use this in the morning. When I use this at night, because I can't use ascorbic and retinol as well, I use this one because it has arbutin, and then I go ahead and use this with my retinol, right? So this is the one I use at morning, and this is the one I use at night. I know that people typically prefer this one, and because this one is like a 3 in 1, as it says Vita B3, This does wonders for the skin, if I'm being honest. So people gravitate towards this. But they're both niacinamide. They both help to fight dull skin and dark spots, the two of them. And if there's something you will notice is that I gravitate seems like a hard word for me to say. I gravitate, okay, towards products that fight against hyperpigmentations, that help to even my skin, that treats fine lines. And I think when it comes to fine lines, I feel like these products are actually working for me for that. For hyperpigmentation, I'll say to a certain extent, they are actually fighting my hyperpigmentation and dark spots. Just because I've had some of them for a while, right from like my uni days, and then I didn't know so much about skincare. So some of those spots have stayed there for a while. And even when I started using skincare like a lot, I still didn't know the importance of SPF. So I was using most of these products without SPF. And if that's some one thing I'm going to advise is that if you're going to use products and you're not going to use SPF, it's a waste of time. So don't bother. So instead I'll say buy SPF first before you buy any other thing. And so, but I think over time, I'm sure they're going to work and they're going to do the job for me. And the next one I'm going to talk about is the ascorbic 8% and alpha butane 2%. Like I said, I use this one only in the mornings, and I try to use this every day. But sometimes, I mean, so if you ask me how I use this, even though it can be used every day, I use this every other day. And this ascorbic acid is a water soluble for vitamin C. So this is like a liquid form of vitamin C, right? And it's known for its antioxidant properties and its ability to brighten the skin. Um, like I said, I try to use this every day or every other day at least. It helps to even this. If you know what vitamin C does, okay, this is what this does as well. It's a great addition to your skincare routine. I use the one from The Ordinary. I'm sure other brands have has theirs, but I mean the only one I know is the one from The Ordinary, and I love it so much, so much. I also have vitamin C from the brand Inky List, and this is what it looks like. So if I'm using this, I'm not going to be using this, and if I'm using this, I'm not going to be using this because, like we said, this is vitamin C, and this is like a water soluble form of vitamin C. So they typically will do the same thing. They are the same thing. Great antioxidants, helps to improve the complexion of the skin. They are brightening, some are brightening agents. So I mean, you can't be using the two of them at the same time. So if you have like vitamin C or whatsoever, and you have this ascorbic and alpha butane, please don't use them together because they're like the same thing. So pick when you want to use this and pick when you want to use this. The next one I have is retinol, and I always say this every time I speak about retinol. Retinol is great. If you've crossed the age of 25, please get into retinol. It is good, it is great for the skin. It helps with fighting anti-aging, fine lines, wrinkles, um, any signs of aging. We're getting old, as much as we hate it or we like it. Just help to firm up your skin. Because it's oily, I feel like people are scared when they hear things that like have like oily texture. Even if you have an oily skin, it doesn't matter. It's great for your skin. It will work and it will do the job well. The last one when it comes to like gel serums liquid solution is this one from TIM again, and this is the pore maximizing 21 serum. This I love so much. Like the name says, pore maximizing, short and simple. It helps to reduce or shrink your pores. It does three main things. It reduces the appearance of your pores, it smoothens the skin texture, and it controls and balances sebum. So it does these three things. Its concern is for pores and oiliness. So if you're one of those people like me who are always complaining, oh my skin is oily, my skin. Every time I use this, it works. Like So I typically, and I don't use this every day. On my face, I will use like my Color's Choice, right? I'll go into this before I go into the niacinamide brightening serum. This will go in before that. So like this is part of like the top things I will use in my skincare routine. Like I said, I don't use it every day, and a small drop of it does wonders. I just concentrated on the areas of concern, and yeah, that's what it looks like. I love it so much. Now I'm going to be going into gels. And when it comes to gels, I have to. What is my major concern? If I can take away the spots of my face, I feel like I'll be great. So I have this. So I have this azelaic acid, and I have this tretinool. Both have active agents or active ingredients, whatever you want to call them. They are great to treat acne and hyperpigmentation. I've used this and I love this more than this. I feel like this is harsh for my skin, but this is mild. But with them, I use the sandwich method. Again, if you don't know what the sandwich method, please check one of my videos I'm leaving in the card. These products are what I will use after my moisturizer, and I don't use them the same day, please. So sometimes I'll stick with this for like 2 to 3 days, and then I'll use this for another like 2 days. I see great results when I mix this one with my Paula's Choice and like the Glow Deep Serum. When I mix the three together with this, I get like great results for my skin. So I love them actually so much. Next, we're going to go into moisturizers. Moisturizers are important whether you have oily skin, whether you have sensitive skin, dry skin, combination skin, whatever your skin is. There are various moisturizers in the market. You just need to find the one that works best for your skin and also the one within your budget. But moisturizers are a must. It just helps to lock in and seal in every other thing you've done. So for me, I have three kinds, two from the same brand and one from my favorite Nigerian brand, which is like their best seller. So I'm going to start with the one from Nigerian brand. It is called the Arami Hydra Gel. Like it says, this just hydrates the skin a lot, and you can see from the inside that I am almost done with it. It's a lightweight cream, gentle, it smoothens the skin, it plumps the skin. It truly lives up to its name. It's truly a hydro gel. You use it and you just your skin feels very soft, very plumpy, and I love the texture of it. It doesn't feel heavy, so it doesn't clog the pores. I just love it. The key ingredients in this are like hyaluronic acid, so that's why it will actually hydrate your skin. There's aloe vera in it, which holds moisture in the skin. There's rice extract in it as well, which helps reduce the appearance of oil and just smoothens the texture of the skin. So this is packed, and for Arame, this is actually like their best seller. So you know that it actually does the job it says it will do. It is the correct advanced Snail 92 all in one cream, and I am also almost out of this. This helps to soothe irritated skin, it helps with breakout, it helps with acne, it helps to strengthen the skin barrier, it hydrates, it does so much. It lives up to the name, it lives up to the hype, and I actually love it so much. I mean, I don't have how I use them. It depends on how I think I feel that day for my skin, or the skincare routine I have gone through determines which of the moisturizers I'm going to use actually. The last one I have is also from Correct. It is the oil-free ultra moisturizing lotion with beach sap, and beach sap is a highly effective product or ingredient that moisturizes the skin. Me, I love. But if I was to compare between these two, that's between these two, this would be my favorite. But I mean, I love both of them. They are both Korean brands from the same brand, and they do the job that they claim they do. So, I mean, you should get it. Facial oils, and facial oils are important. Facial oils are designed to also moisturize the skin and just lock in everything. When I mean everything, I mean everything. They help with the appearance of fine lines, wrinkles. I mean, but I think facial oil should be used at night. For me, that's, and I think generally, I think you should use facial oils at night. If you're someone that has an oily skin, I don't think you should be scared You just need to know the kind of facial oil that you're going to buy, check the ingredients, and see that their facial oil is a facial oil that would absorb into the skin almost immediately, and not the one that will just be sitting on your face, if you get what I mean. So I have one from my favorite Nigerian brand as well, and it is Arami Facial Joy Oil. It has squalene oil in it. It has shea oil. It has rosemary oil. It has frankincense oil. It had various types of oil in this small bottle. This is goodness in the bottle. I use this at night only, and I love this one so much because I can use it on my hair as well. So I mean, it's a win for me, for my face and my hair. This one from Arami actually does wonders. So I mean, you can get it, try it out, and see what you think about it. Eye cream is the next thing. The second to the last thing I have is eye cream, and I have the eye cream from Good Molecules. It's the Yaba Matte Wake Up Eye Gel, formulated to help revitalize and energize the eye area. And this is what it looks like in this tube form. It just helps with puffy eyes. It helps to promote like brighter under eyes. You know, some people over time it starts under the eyes starts to get dark. We have puffy eyes. This will do the wonders. I for one, I don't have any of that. I don't think under my eyes are dark. I don't wake up and I have puffy eyes or just generally have puffy eyes. But I mean, I think I'm at the age where this needs to be a staple in my skincare routine. So I think I started using this ending of last year, really, and I still forget to use it. Like this is the same one I bought, and I just forget that it's there. I think it's something I want to hang like on my back here, where you have like this basket. I just have it there so that every morning and every night I see it and I use it. But because it's inside my skincare drawer, sometimes I forget it. But I mean, it's just an eye cream. Use your ring finger or your little finger and just dab under your eyes or your eye sockets. There are various types, but this is the one I use. There are also eye patches that can also help with soothing under the eyes. I've never tried an eye patch, but I have this one that I already use. The last but not the least thing I have is SPF, and we all know how important SPF is. If you're not using SPF, I think I said that earlier in this video, that I generally don't know what you're doing because SPF is compulsory, SPF is a must. It helps to protect your skin against the sun, the ray of the sun, the UV, and all of that. So SPF is a must, and like if you're starting to, you need to use from SPF 50 actually. Even though the one I have is this black girl one, which is SPF 45. Well, I don't even think I'm going to be restocking on this because this leaves me with like, I love it because it's matte. So when I use it, it just makes my face matte. But it also has like this tingly sensation that I actually don't like. But apart from that, this is a great like SPF. SPF is something you need to be using regularly. You need to reapply your SPF. You also need to be mindful of SPF because there are various types that will leave you white cast and all of that. So you need to also do your research about like SPF, the type of SPF you want to use. If is it dark skin friendly, how many, what's the percentage of SPF you need. There's SPF 60, there's SPF 100, there's SPF 95. Again, do your research, know your budget. But for me, I don't think there's any SPF that's finished and I've repurchased. Like I'm always constantly changing, and I think I need to find one that works and just stick to it. And that's what I'm going to be doing after this. I love this, like I said again, because of the matte feel it gives, but I also dislike it because of the tingly sensation I get sometimes when I use it. You need to protect your skin from sunlight, especially because of the kind of active ingredients that we are using. No matter your age, you need to use, even for children, there are SPF for kids. So SPF is like a must, must, must. And SPF is the last thing on my skincare routine. When I finish everything, I use SPF. SPF I use every morning, every afternoon, whenever I use SPF. There's stick SPF, there's the cream one, there's the stick one. and even the spray one. I like the stick or the spray SPF because if you go out and you think you need to reapply like sunscreen, you can just bring it out, spray, or use the stick one and apply, right? That's everything. This is the last thing that, like I said, I have on my list is SPF. I round up with SPF. So we've come to the end of this video, and I hope you like enjoyed this video. I hope it was educative enough. If you're wondering how you should use some of these products, what they're about, I hope I've been able to explain how I use them. I've also taken the extra time to at least put what each of these products does, so that you're not just hearing their names. You can actually see what they do, what their use is, and you can also figure out, is this a concern that worries me, and then see if I need to buy this product, right? Not just talking about it, because I might talk about them and maybe I've really not said what they do, right? But if you followed through the video, you've taken your time to just pause and maybe read through each of the ingredients, what they target, what they do, what they stand for, to kind of find out which of these products is best suited for me or for my skin needs, right? So I took the time to do that. Um, like I said, I love skincare, I enjoy skincare, and I'm sure so many people as well do, because we're in the era of glowy, glassy skin. People actually want to be able to leave their houses without makeup, just with their plain skin, and I get that. So that's why there's so many brands, skincare gurus are just pushing out so many skincare products to us, and it can get confusing and overwhelming, and that's why I try to do this video to kind of explain that to you. And how I use them, when I use them, and all of those good stuff. So thank you so much for watching. Like I said again, I hope you picked a thing or two from this video. I hope it was interactive enough for you. And yeah, that's everything. So until I see you all in another video, please remember to stay safe, spread love, be kind to one another. And I just generally pray that it's a blessed week for you, because I know I'm posting this on a Sunday. So welcome to a new week. Go out and explore and do great things. And until I see you all again, please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. The goal is 1,000 subscribers, and I'm counting on you to get that. So bye.